They're set for the Penfolds Victoria Derby. Sets. And they're racing. Keeneland away fairly, brushed into Autumn Heat shortly after the start. King of Thunder broke well with Saint Emilion, but they don't want to lead. Keeneland is out deeper on the course, with also pushing up Hot to Go and Oxford Blue out wider. King of Wall Street is starting to drive through between horses. They charge out of the straight. King of Thunder's holding its place on the rail for now. Hot to Go is going to cross and lead Oxford Blue. Keeneland's 3 wide improving. King of Thunder behind them with King of Wall Street, and then came Goldrush Guru, who's 3 wide and posted. Saint Emilion on the outside of Peru at the 1900 metres. A length and a half to Scary, Red Aces, and then came China Sea. 3 further back in the field then is one off the fence there, El Costello, the favourite, but it's well back in the field from Politely Done, Autumn Heat, Tenbury Wells, and at the tail is West Indies. Heading towards the 1600 metres, Hot to Go led the Derby by a length and 3/4. Oxford Blue is second. Keeneland is third on the rails, and they're a length and a half in front. They were followed by Goldrush Guru, who settled in a beautiful position. 4th one off the fence as they reached the 1400. King of Thunder 5th the rails, a length King of Wall Street, a length and a half Peru Saint Emilion. Then China Sea and Red Aces, who would spot the speed about 10. 2 for the back is Scary, Politely Done. Then El Costello, Autumn Heat is next. West Indies as well back in the field, preceded by Tenbury Wells as they run past Chiquita Lodge with about 1100 metres to go. Hot to Go the leader by a length and a half to Oxford Blue. A length away is Keeneland third, and then came Goldrush Guru. A length away in the field, King of Thunder. King of Wall Street, it's outside. 2 further back, Peru, and the speed has been even at the 850, and they get away as they come towards the home corner. Next in the field, Red Aces, who's just closing that gap a little, about 8 lengths off the lead now. Well back in the field then is China Sea, and then towards the back of the field, out very deep, El Costello with Autumn Heat trying to get involved. Politely Done shuffle back to third last, with also West Indies and Tenbury Wells. Into the running at the 500 metres, and Goldrush Guru under a hold goes up to Hot to Go. Then came King of Wall Street, who's running on fairly well. Red Aces is coming through, still 4 off the lead. Goldrush Guru went for home. 2 lengths King of Wall Street, followed by Scary right down the centre of the track. Goldrush Guru at the 150. Scary is staying on, then China Sea. Goldrush Guru for South Australia with 100 to go is pulling out. It's the stronger. It's going well, and Goldrush Guru won the Derby. Scary second, a photo third between King of Wall Street and China Sea, and then El Costello. Next in the field, Red Aces and King of Thunder. Hot to Go was next, followed then in the field by Saint Emilion. Well back in the field, Keeneland, with also Politely Done with Tenbury Wells, West Indies, Peru, Autumn Heat, and one more. Last was Oxford Blue. Goldrush Guru for Jamie Carr and Andrew Gluyas for South Australia have taken out the Victoria Derby. What a day for Jamie.
Jamie Carr joins us after winning the Penfolds Victoria Derby on Goldrush Guru for Andrew Gluyas. Nice to get the SA team getting it done on the big stage. What's that mean?
Everything, means everything. Obviously we love riding Group 1 winners, but it just makes it so much more special when it's for fantastic people like Andrew. I used to ride for Andrew and Leon when I was claiming 4, rode some shockers back in the day for them, so it was nice to repay them on the big stage on Derby Day.
It's well in the rearview mirror now, as was the rest of the field. Tell us about how things unfolded in the Derby, and so much of the Derby is about timing. How did you get that right?
Everything just worked out perfectly. My plan was to get back on him, couldn't hold him early. I was going to be wide and somehow found a little gap to slot into, and once I found the gap, he just fell asleep and gave me a beautiful ride throughout. He won it a long way out, and I could have stopped him for another lap. He wanted to keep going. They've trained this horse just to perfection. He's looked good winning in Adelaide, but obviously the class is a bit different, and I just didn't know how he'd measure up. But God, they've done a good job with him.
How were you able to judge and manage the tempo? We had a couple of changes that looked to be pretty quick early on when everyone was trying to find their position. Yeah,
it was, and then they slackened, and I thought I was going to be in trouble with the way he was pulling, and the horse just fell asleep. Obviously, they've taught him how to settle. I was shocked, actually. I thought I was going to be over racing out of control, and he just gave me the most beautiful ride. So credit to the team, and thank you for letting me sit and steer a Derby winner.
Group 1's the best possible ice pack, but how's the nose?
It was hurting before the race. Now I can't feel it. It's fine.
Jamie, well done. You've won yet another classic on Flemington soil.
Thanks, Nige.
Andrew Lewis joins us after winning the 171st Penfolds Victoria Derby. Andrew, you stood on these bricks with the dam of this horse 7 years ago. She'd just run second in a Wakeful. Can you believe how things have come full circle in the space of 7 years?
Oh, 7, 17, 27, all the years, you know, like our camp, we often talk about derbies and, you know, Leon sort of won the SA Derby with French Cotton, and that's sort of the name. That's, you know, we're French Cotton Lodge back home. He had a great run of horses running in the Derby. Gold Guru won the AJC Derby. Rebel Raider then stood up 08 and won here, the VRC Derby, and then went home and won our Derby. We've had a few near misses with Hydrometer, so it's sort of it's folklore. We often talk about derbies, and you know, when we prepare them and you get a good result like this, you know, it's great that we can talk about Goldrush Guru now.
I'll let you quench that hard-earned thirst while I ask the next one, which is in regards to the preparation and I guess the trust. So you know what it takes to get a horse to peak for a 3-year-old staying classic, but the Hillsmiths at 1800, a bold attempt to go from 18 straight to 25. What gave you that confidence that was the right prep?
Forced us, just with the programming back home, normally it was a 3-week break, this year it was 2, so it just forced our hand that little bit. He needed some early racing, so we got him up a little bit early and he came out and won, perhaps out of line, his first 2 starts. Just with regard to that, I'm indebted to Caitlin Jones and the work that she's done on the horse. She took him from a raw unit as a 2-year-old and really presented us with a 3-year-old that is now a Group 1 winner.